We made it to Burney Falls. We drove up here because we were closer. We were close, yeah. We wanted to be closer. Oh, I can hear it. It's like a 0.3 mile trail from that parking lot versus like 1 point something all the way down.
Yeah, by the lake.
So we decided, let's come on and take a look down here. And there seems to be a lot less people because at first there was like super full pack and people were waiting. And now we found a spot like that, so let's go check it out. We made it, and it is absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Ah! Tons of people, by the way, tons of people.
But we found it, it's about 20 feet deep and 20 degrees, so that's no, it's freezing. Also, what Liz forgot to mention is you are not allowed to go into the water. It states no swimming, diving, or climbing. You can get a misdemeanor if you disobey. So no? Nope. Unless you want to be risky, but I'm not.
Alright, so we just made it back to the van. We are going to go ahead and cook some dinner, find a camp spot. So going down to the base is 0.3 miles, and it's not bad. It's an easy trail down. Coming back, it's a little bit of incline, and makes you break a little bit of a sweat, but it's perfectly fine. You can do it. Like, I think you spend more time down there than you do on the actual trail. There's also a loop that we didn't choose to do because we do have to find a campsite tonight, and we're pretty hungry. So a few things to note that we forgot to mention. It is $10 to get in, but it is totally worth it. So make sure to pay the $10 and get into there. Some people are parking along the highway and it says no parking. So I wouldn't risk your car there while you're enjoying that and then come out and there's no car. So pay the $10. Also, it says lot full. Probably not always, but we are here for a holiday. So I would say, even if it says lot full, just drive in and see what they say, because that's what we did. And there was about 4 other cars with us, like in front of us, and they let all of us in and paid, like we paid to come in. So they do have additional parking even if the lots are full, but they didn't take the signs down, so I don't know. But win for win. Yes? For a win. Win for win. It was so beautiful. Again, we are going to go ahead and find our campsite. Good morning.
Good morning.
We made it into Lassen National Park. We drove about at 4:30? 4:30. 4:30 a.m. So we we thought we were going to see sunrise, so we drove in pretty early.
But the weather was smoke.
The Well, there was smoke. There's some fires around, so there was no sunrise. But we're gonna go enjoy a lake, and it's still pretty early. It's still pretty cold. I'm gonna put on the silk because I think it's pretty cold outside. And if you don't know what a silk bag is,
They're amazing.
it's pretty much a sleeping bag for your whole entire body. Yeah, I see why you might have took your sweater off.
It's an adult onesie.
Pretty much. And it covers.
Take your sweater off.
You would take your sweater off? But I get colder than you.
Okay.
You cover everything, even your hands, if it's that cold. Which I cannot wait to wear these in the snow and the freezing cold. And there's booties, but I'm taking mine off. And it zips all the way up.
I can't turn this way.
And we have a hat. Sucky Bucky, Sucky Bucky, Sucky Bucky, Sucky Bucky. Alright, let's go ahead and go see this place.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done.
You see that little wasp? Waspin area. And when we mean an area,
The whole lake. I'm ready to go.
yeah, they're everywhere. So we were going to enjoy the lake, sit down, meditate, but we are definitely gonna head out.
We'll find another lake.
Yeah, because this one is infested with wasps, and you can hear it roaring.
The buzzing.
Yeah,
Loud.
I thought it was a car driving by, and she was like, "There's wasp." So we're gonna. It was nice. It was beautiful. I'm glad we saw it. We could say we've been here, but we're not gonna do any of those things. I can't even sit, and it's all like extra muddy all along the whole entire lake. So you can't even put your feet in. You can, not that I want to, but you can't. You can't like sit next to it and meditate. None of that stuff. So we're gonna keep driving.
Extra precaution with wasps.
Yes. Because they can bite multiple, they could bite and sting multiple times. Didn't know that, fun fact. So, we're gonna continue on the day. It's pretty early, so let's see what we get into.
But things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Oh, you and I, we got it.
So right now we are standing in the aftermath of an avalanche. Apparently 350 years ago, a rock avalanche called, and this place is now called Chaos Jumble. It's pretty cool. The rocks go for miles and miles everywhere, just full here, full right in front of me, right up into the volcano that it fell from. The first and largest eruption with this volcano was 1100 years ago.
We got it. We don't need no more.
So sad. So sad.
Welcome to the fire, dude. Just prepare yourself for what you may see.
Last year, 2021, there was a huge fire in this area. It's called the Dixie Fire. My grandpa lives very close, so he was affected by it. But to see it be affected, we read that 68% of this national park was affected by the Dixie Fire. It's very heartbreaking to fully see, and we are going to go see my grandpa, so I know that some areas of him as well as will be affected. But luckily, him and my grandma are safe, and their house is safe. But this is heartbreaking, seeing so much of it not in flames right now, but it was in flames. It's just so burnt and not as lush as it used to be. Wow, look at all of that. It's so sad. There's still some greenery, but it's not what it was when I was here. Alright, so we just got to Kings Creek Trailhead, and we're gonna go hike it. It's about a 3-mile hike. Not round trip?
Yeah.
Yeah. 1.5 there and 1.5 back, and some of it's burned, which we just heard and read, but yeah, no one's here, so we're kind of excited. We're gonna get the whole thing to ourselves. Before you go on a hike. So sad. Alright, so moments into, I was like, oh my god. Moments into this hike, I ready.
Gracefully slips all the way down into almost a split.
Yes, I almost fell into a split. But I feel like Destiny should carry the camera more often because that happens way too often. More than you guys even know.
She slipped twice already and I don't even think it's 8 a.m.
Well, twice was on the rocks earlier and then one right here, which, yeah, that was really funny actually. But we're in these beautiful meadows.
Half burnt.
Half burnt here and half beauty there. It's okay. You guys are still beautiful. They're still standing. It's crazy. Trees are powerful things. But we're gonna go on this hike.
I'm excited.
Me too. Get a nice little workout in right in the morning, and smells like nature. Smells like my grandpa's house. And then we're gonna relax. We've kind of are almost gonna kill out this park, and I will say about
4 hours.
4 hours? Okay, I was gonna say 3 hours, but yeah.
I feel like we take a lot of breaks.
We do take a lot of breaks,
Like
and we take our time.
We like to take our time and go to pull-outs and chill. And then eat.
Yes, eating.
But I'm trying to fast, so.
But we're gonna show you how to explore Lassen National Park in one day.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know,
Down being burned. I feel like a lot of them are like that.
Oh, this is insane.
my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down.
Alright, so we ran into a ranger, thank God, and she told us not only with the fire, but it was always hard to see the waterfall, and the only way to see it was through the top overlook, which is off limits
Burned.
now. So what she did recommend is the Cascades trail on the way back. You pretty much follow a trail with the water creek on the side of us. So that's what we're gonna do, and it's only 0.9 miles back, and it takes you back to the parking lot.
I really wanna know, if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head.
Like so beautiful.
So be prepared for a real life Stairmaster.
Yes,
Definitely breathtaking.
definitely.
But you got a beautiful water stream right next to you the entire time.
Yep. More stairs.
Even if the sky is falling down.
Alright, we made it back to the van. We are going to eat because we're starving. And surprisingly enough, that hike just took us 3 hours. I don't know why. I think it's just mainly because we took our sweet time. We went not the wrong way, but the wrong way. Moral of the story, if you are here and the overlook is finished, then check it out. If it's not, then don't even, it's not worth it. But definitely go down Cascada, how do you say that? Cascade, I think she said?
Cascade?
Cascade Falls or Cascade Loop. That's better because beautiful waterfall. That's way breathtaking. Beautiful. Now we're gonna eat. This is a mud pot. It is very, very, very stinky. How stinky is it?
Not as bad as I thought it would be.
Really?
Yeah. Yellowstone is pretty gross.
Yeah. So this is a mud pot and this is how they're formed. Whoa.